There are a number of jobs you can do in the US, even if you don't have and you want to relocate abroad. This is an opportunity. So what I'm going to tell you is to keep an eye on the United States. So you need to get yourself ready because these opportunities are going to open up massively. They are going to need people massively. If you want to travel abroad, I want to give you a quick update on what you should be looking at right now. And this is a prediction. This is a prediction that I am sure is going to work. If you watch what is happening in the US, the new United States President Donald Trump has signed an executive order that would ensure that all illegal immigrants, over 8 million illegal immigrants, are deported immediately. Now, the argument against this policy is that these undocumented immigrants, illegal immigrants who have been in the country for the past how many years, maybe four or 5 years, have been responsible for the food boom in the United States. So basically, there are a number of jobs you can do in the US even if you don't have papers. There are some categories of jobs you can do in the US if you don't have papers, and that include picking produce in the farm and doing some farm jobs, working at restaurants, sweeping and washing dishes. And those are some of the jobs, menial jobs you can do in the US. These jobs pay reasonably well, especially if you're in Africa, in Nigeria, and you want to relocate abroad. This is an opportunity. So what I'm going to tell you is to keep an eye on the United States, because what will happen is that when they deport these immigrants, they will immediately have a need for, unskilled workers who can come in and pick fruit for them. And that is a window for you if you are smart. So if you are somebody, so you need to get yourself ready, because these opportunities are going to open up massively. They are going to need people massively. If Donald Trump, which we know if you know Donald Trump, you know that if he says he's going to do this, he's going to do that. So he's definitely going to go ahead with this, his policy. So this is my prediction. In the next 3 months, United States will be needing temporary or unskilled workers, and they're going to make it easy for anybody to come in. Look, share this video with anyone. Share with anyone you feel that it will benefit. But I believe that this is an opportunity opening up for you. Look, you might ask yourself, are you going there to go and pick fruit? If you have got the skills, if you know that you have a graduate, you have what it takes to live in the United States, then this is an opportunity for you. We know that how these things happen. When you get there, you can then walk your way. You put yourself, do your papers, and find a way to legalize yourself. United States process of legalization is not so difficult, but entry is always difficult. But I believe that in order to hasten the steps, or to make sure that people are brought in very quickly, they are going to make the visa route very easy process and quick as well. So I am not saying this is a fact. I'm saying it because it is a prediction. It is what I'm predicting based on what is happening, and based on what I know that white people, US people, advanced people, they need food, and most of them will not go to the farm to do that work, no matter what you do to them. Most of them are not going there. So they are definitely going to still need immigrants. So this is your positioning. This is what you should be positioning to do. Go there, do this job for 6 months. Within that 6 months, try your best. 1 year or 6 months, try your best, and get your papers right. Find a better job. Find a good job that will then sustain you. Find jobs that have sponsorship that will then sustain you. You switch and go and do the better job. That's an easy way for you to relocate to the US. So this is just a prediction I am making, and I am making it because I see that a lot of people in this community, I have a lot of people in my community who want to relocate abroad. So if this is you, this is a free information I'm giving you now. Go and get your passport. Go and get an international passport. Or if your passport is running out, go and update your international passport. Those are the things you need. Basically, that's the primary thing we know you will need. So then do some of your research to know what is it that it takes to go to the United States. Then save money for your transport if they will not provide you transport, because the way they will become desperate for food farmers and people who are working in small jobs, they might even ask that you come and they will provide your transportation. So, but look, this is just a prediction I'm making. I don't care what is happening in the US, but the truth is that if you're looking for an opportunity and they are sending people away, it means that somebody needs to replace them. It's a simple logic. So that is why I'm making this video. I hope you find it useful. If you do, like my page, follow me on, subscribe to YouTube. Me too, I'm keeping an eye on it. So if there's any update, I'm going to come and give you. But I believe that 70% chance, 70-80% chance the US is going to open up a visa that will enable people come in to work as temporary workers or on a short-term visa to enable them work in their farms. And then they might even include a pathway to make it permanent. So if you're looking for that opportunity, and I'm predicting also that visa is going to be a short term, it's going to be quick to process, and it's not going to be expensive, and it's going to happen very soon. I'm predicting that this is going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. between now and July, US is probably going to open up their visa. If they go ahead, Trump has signed that executive order, but their Senate and the House of Reps are discussing it right now. Now, if they go ahead and start deporting these people, then I can tell you that 90% chance they are going to they are going to bring up a visa to enable people come there and work as farmers. I'm telling you this because that is how things work in the Western world. They don't, whenever they do this, they know they are going to deport people, they are usually going to have a loophole, which is what the people who are against the deportation are already identifying now, that look, our food industry is going to be in crisis. So it is up to you to position yourself. It is an easy way for you to relocate abroad. The only thing you need to do is to get ready. Look, keep your eye open, get something, make sure that you have the things that you need, so that if they open today, you will be among the first people to go. And if you get there, if you're among the first people to go, they're not going to pay you anything less than $15 per hour. And if you know what that means, your strength, however your strength can take you, if you pick for 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day and you do it for 1 week, you know how much you make. So most of them are probably going to provide you accommodation. Based on what I know, when they do this thing, some of those farms have accommodations, and people will have been asked to leave those accommodations. So you would have accommodation for yourself. So you can decide that, look, for sharp this thing, if you have a family, don't bother trying to carry everybody with you. As long as you're a very responsible person, don't go there and then scatter your family. But all those ones are your own listen to iron out. But what I'm giving you is this tip. I'm not saying, look, I am not saying that this has happened. I am only making a prediction. I am saying that this is likely to happen. And at this moment, I'm saying it is 60 to 70% chance of this happening, because Trump has already signed that executive order. If the Senate goes ahead and approves it, and then they start deporting people, and then I can tell you that it is 80 to 90% guaranteed that they are going to open such a visa, and then that's opportunity for you. I am signing up. Subscribe to this channel, and like this video, share it with people. You heard it here first. Yes, you heard it here first. This is SES Travels and Tours, and I'll see you for more updates.